Jim, what's the status of Terrelle? What's he talking to you about?
Well, Sunday we did a little bit of drills and weightlifting and all that, so we didn't really test it per se. Yesterday was our day off, and he was in, doing his film study and his rehab and all, and I would expect every day he'll get closer to 100%. I don't know who's 100% after 5 games, that has as much wear and tear as a guy that has his hands on the ball, but I think he'll be fine.
Is it a strain, or what's the nature of it?
That would be as good a word as anything. I don't really even know.
It's upper leg.
Mm-hmm.
Jim, how much of a
interesting thing is you try and prepare the game plan, not knowing how or if he'll be limited mobility-wise, because that's such a big part of his game. He said he could barely do anything when he came back last week. Is that going to be hard to kind of monitor and adjust to that?
Well, I think you always have to have in your bag of tricks things for a strong wind in your face, things for a mobile quarterback, things for a quarterback who's not as mobile. We kind of went through that last year. Those last 3 games, we didn't have the mobility at that position. But we always say that position, first and foremost, has to make good decisions, which he won't be hampered at all. And he's got to keep us from having turnovers, and the decisions have a lot to do with that. And then we always say that position has to make big plays. Now, maybe some of those big plays won't be done as much with the feet, but we can still do them with the arm, and so we'll go in with the whole gamut like we always do.
Does that type of injury, though, affect his plant leg when he's trying to throw the ball, if he has something?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
No.
Jim, how much of a bummer is it to lose Tyler Moeller, and just kind of discuss that a little bit, and where you go from there, so to speak?
It's really disappointing because he had the similar injury sometime before his head injury. And then, unfortunately, during the time he was rehabbing with his head injury, he could not work on anything, that would raise his heartbeat and all that. And so, in essence, he probably spent 7 or 8 months doing nothing, which did not allow him to rehab. And so he got back, and, he was giving us 30 plays a game and that type of thing, and just caught, a guy the wrong way, and that not all the way rehabbed injury, just couldn't handle that, and you just feel terrible about it. And we're, from his standpoint specifically, we're going to appeal for a hardship, and all that. It takes time and paperwork and documentation and so forth. But, you just feel sick for him because you saw the pain he was in last year, not being able to help his teammates, and now he was having fun, so it's very disappointing, and obviously it hurts us.
Can you begin that appeal now, or usually I thought you have to wait till the end of the 5th year, but
if a person is deemed out for the year and he is done playing, he's having surgery and all that, you can begin that type of initial paperwork. Now, will it happen fast? I don't know. Normally, if a guy's in a rehab situation and there's more games left, and who knows, he might get back, but in this particular case, it's well documented he cannot play the rest of the year.